from Pensacola, Florida, Roy Jones Jr. Jones Jr.
Good luck to both of them.
Buena suerte.
Is moving up, and also Art Serrano. It is a small ring, 17 feet. You have two fighters who have come out. Neither fighter has ever been down.
But here in this opening round, Castro is putting the pressure, going right.
23 years old, has had 17 fights. As a pro, he's fought 56 rounds. Castro, a year older, has had 7.
So, Jones is very quick with his punches. He hits hard. It's mostly
Castro will come right at him.
For a boxer. And Roy Jones.
10 facing one another, kind of a Russian roulette. They go head to head. Winner likely in line for world title, right up there. Closing seconds of the first.
Signed up by these major companies, these big-time promoters, and to get a match with these big fight contract with these big, powerful promoters. Jones staying out a little bit too far for Jones Sr. It's a dangerous thing to do with a fighter.
May have broken the nose of Castro. Past the course. He's feeling his nose now. He's bothered. He has his left low. And Jones is bringing it to Castro, and this is warming Castro up. The blood now coming from the nose of Castro. And they are talking and taunting one another. Blood all over the face of Castro. This has been broken by Roy Jones in the second round.
The overhand right. No, it was the left hook. Bing. Big left hook.
Castro was watching for the overhand right.
And whenever that happens, it hurts your nose. Takes forever to heal. Now, between rounds, they apply to try to stop the bleeding.
Jorge Castro, 12 months. He's slowing down, though, Sean. He's only had 3 fights in 1992.
The age must be getting to him, 24 years old. Castro has to fight out of desperation, and that will play right into the hands of Roy Jones. Throwing those wild, slow, thudding punches. All Roy has to do is reset and speed his punches up. His arms are very heavy. That's where his power comes from.
To the 168 super middleweight limit.
This fight, he did say, Al, that he was having a weight problem. Just waiting weight, though.
I think he wants to get Norris, Jackson, or Tony while he still is a middleweight. Look impressive. He wants to be the colorful man, the big money at this weight. Pensacola Civic Center, and they are watching their own Roy Jones Jr. in the silver trunks to start the evening. Now white and red. Blood coming from the nose of Castro. He had his nose broken in the second round. And now it's Castro crowding Jones. He has him in the corner. That's where he wants him. Jones making no effort to get out. He wants to slug it out. A 12-round decision loss for the WBC super welterweight title, the hands of Terry Norris. That's a man that Roy Jones now wants to fight as a middleweight.
Down, Roy. So get out there and play over the top. Sometimes they can pump you up and fire you up to go out there and do a better job.
A locomotion, he loves to race cars, and about 7 years ago got into an accident. Hurt his shoulder, had some surgery, but he said it hasn't affected him in the ring, and there he is trying out that.
And let Roy Jones out of the corner where he wants to do his damage.
In seconds of the fourth. In one round, stopped them in April.
Well, with a lot of amateur experience, people want to know.
Scheduled for 10 rounds.
Roy Jones Sr. has been in boxing for quite a number of years. He's had fighters in the past now.
In and out goes Roy Jones, picking Castro apart. Time remaining in the fifth. Out. And in this town, the man in trying to dazzle Castro. And in the white trunks is Jorge Castro. Castro has.
We were talking in this corner segment about how important the corner is. He's wiggle a little bit. You hit him on the chin, and he
So maybe a waiting game for Castro, but at this.
We were talking earlier about when you sense your opponent ready to go.
Castro certainly playing up the villain role here in Pensacola. Well, did you think he was ready to go right there?
Yes, it was a good overhand right by Castro. You have to wait till he's ready. Another good overhand right by Castro.
Measuring Jones in the corner, and that's where Jones will stay. 6 rounds down. And we have this program note, Sean. I know you will be very interested in
seeing Roy Jones. But he didn't want to see Roy Jones.
Well, maybe that's part of the strategy of Jones fighting only 17 times in 4 years. Jones has Castro cornered. Castro not too concerned about that, although Castro certainly inviting, standing in front, arms down. Now he makes his saw by the WBC. He's also ranked the IBF as a junior middleweight. Oh,
Castro is wobbled. The end of the last round, Jorge Castro was walloped. Look at this big overhand right.
The pace. And that's exactly what he's doing. Haymakers in the direction of
moving in, moving forward. Where Jones has had, he has a flurry on them. So what Jones can do is flurry, take a step back.
Rolling off Castro.
And that's just where Castro needs to put Jones.
In the 8th, he's been 8 rounds once, 9 rounds once, never 10.
Well, he's going to get more if he walks right in. Because Castro's not running in slow haymakers.
Has ever been down, and they've had 8 rounds out of that. This one's scheduled for 10. Your worst defense is bad offense.
And there is Castro.
Nevertheless, the International Amateur Boxing Association gave him the Val Barker Award, the outstanding boxer in the game. And now he feels he is on the threshold of finally making his move. That has sent one fighter to a world championship. Michael.
Good shots, then he let Jones out.
Harder times befalling team. Andrew Maynard, Anthony Hembrick, Kennedy McKinney. This is his biggest test so far. And so far he has an A on his paper.
So fast with these punches. These are middleweights. Middleweights bring this.
Be the same.
I believe it would be the same kind of fight, because what Castro is having trouble with is that Roy Jones. That's something that 17 fighters before have had trouble with. Fast for a middleweight. These other middleweights have not seen.
15 seconds left in the 9th. Castro steps back. A little dancing by Roy Jones to conclude the 9th round. No doubt about that. Only way he can win this.
Maybe worried about taking his nose back home. That nose has been broken since the 2nd round from that man, Roy Jones. And look at these fast, flashy punches from Roy Jones. Most effective weapon. And he is excellent at throwing.
Should he have followed up that last shot?
Sure. Every punch you should follow up. Though.
The Locomotive world title shot.
Now that I've passed the audition.
Now Jones doesn't want to get too careless, but he'd love to take this guy out. Bad blood between the two. Revealing his background. Nice combination on his legend now. Could put a 10-rounder in there.
Distance. Raised around boxing. Good combination, even in this 10th round. Look, he still has the speed.
Under the belt. Castro still hanging in there. Shows that he won't go. And Castro just warming up.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a unanimous decision. All to the winner and still undefeated, Roy Jones Jr.
Into the title picture at 159 tonight, having problems making the weight.